So that's the United States state of affairs. 200,000 new jobs, 4 new pipelines. I'm jealous. Just the pay raises for working class Americans. When was the last time that happened? But how's Canada doing? Well, thanks for asking. Our job numbers are out now too. Canada lost 7,200 jobs in March, ending 6-month string of gains. So we lost jobs, and the CBC state broadcasters trying to put the best spin on it. But we lost jobs. How? How is that even possible? America is booming. We're right next to America. So how are we losing jobs? You heard inventories are down, orders are up. They should be raiding our pantry, buying our stuff. You can't blame it on low oil prices. Oil prices are solid, high enough for a rebirth of that industry, but not so high as to punish oil-consuming parts of the country like Ontario and Quebec. But instead of a 3.8% unemployment rate, well, Calgary now has the highest unemployment rate of any city in Canada. The oil patch is still out of business. Here's the CBC graphic today. So a loss in construction jobs, you can see. A loss in forestry jobs, fishing, mining, quarrying, oil and gas. But look at that, right near the top, 9,600 new jobs last month in public administration. That means government workers. So they'll be just fine. Why don't we have new pipelines? Northern Gateway Pipeline, Trans Mountain Expansion Pipeline, Energy East Pipeline, $30 billion plus in new jobs just to construct them. Tens of billions more in the oil that would go through them and in the oil production to feed them. We don't have that. Instead, we have a new carbon tax that came in this week. We have new anti-pipeline and anti-tanker legislation working its way through Parliament. We have some crazy lady shouting about how her taxes are going to change the weather or something.
So let's talk about climate change for a second. Who believes it's real? Who believes it's science? We got a report last year that said we have 12 years to take serious climate action. We are all in this together. We need to act.
Yeah, shouting at the weather ain't going to change it, lady. Hey, last question. If you were going to build a factory somewhere or invest in a company somewhere, which side of the Canada-US border would you choose? I mean, if you were Canadian, you'd probably have other criteria on your mind, like where you live, where you grew up, where's your family, where's your home, emotional factors, factors of inertia. If you live in Canada, you probably think of Canada first. But if you were someone who made decisions purely on financial reasons, on objective reasons, say if you were a bank or a stock market or a pension fund, someone who was paid to make cold-blooded decisions, someone who was paid to make money for others, someone who wasn't spending just millions, but who was spending billions, would you invest billions in Texas or in Alberta? Would you build a new car factory in Michigan or in Windsor? You don't need to answer. Today's job numbers already did. That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day I do a video monologue and then I interview an interesting guest and then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.